And the Rebels will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Rainbow Warriors offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the UNLV Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the... It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Got him downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Smashes through the tackle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second. There he goes! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
UNLV 14, Hawaii 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Still looking, on the move. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Nakua. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. Got the 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback may change this route. Davis looking to pass. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. From the gun. Pressure coming. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
14, Hawaii, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Catch in the middle, it's Lions. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Rebels will line it up on first and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Touchdown, Rebels. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Hands it off. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead.
He's going for the goal line. And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop. Got 5 on that last one. Now, how aggressive will they be on 2nd and inches? They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Here we go. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
21, Hawaii, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Jackson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, UNLV.
The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it in zone for the touchdown.
Number 23.